You want to put that back?
I'm going to put that back in for a second so it stays warm.
And put on some
I'm doing
gloves.
everything ass backwards, people, because again, I
don't
really know what I'm doing. You know how on Forged in Fire they say, don't try this without... Yeah, I never listen to that kind of shit, so... I should. There's a reason why I have more injuries than most of the people you know. But, there you go. That's who I am. I'm that person. I'm the do it and see how it works person.
Yet she is one of the most be careful people.
Well, when it's somebody else.
Somebody else. Yeah, that's my wife has often pointed that out. Okay, now, my son told me you can take a pipe wrench and put on that and twist it, but I don't think it's quite hot enough.
No, it's red hot, but it's not hot enough to do that.
Well, no, it was hot enough, and then some dumbass decided she had to dick with shit, and now it's not hot enough.
Okay.
Not you.
So, there you go. Yes,
You're not the.
Okay, so I'm twisting it. This is to give it a design in the handle. My son told me how to do this. He, of course, knows how to do it. You can see I got a pretty good twist in it so far. I think I'm going to have to heat it one more time to get the rest of the way twisted that I want to get it twisted. But you can see it's starting to take a twist. And I only want the handle twisted, which is why I'm not heating the entire thing. All right, so now we're back in the forge. And we'll turn it off again for a minute, Zeb, and come back when we finish twisting. And there it goes, it's twisting good now. There you go. We're getting some good twist on it now. We're gonna have to put it back in, but you can see now it's really twisting good, see? Okay, we're gonna have to put it back in. You can see, you can't work it when it's orange. It's gotta be red hot. And one of the problems I'm having is I don't know what I'm doing. So trying to get everything figured out, by the time I get it where I need it to be, it's already starting to cool. So I'm gonna pull the coals. You wanna pull it? I've got it right over the vent hole down in my forge. Now I'm gonna pull the coals back over it. Turn it back on and see what happens. We're literally, you're learning with me. All right. So, let's plug that sucker back in. Okay, so you can see I've got all the twist on that I want. So now I'm going to start heating this area and start pounding. So, back into the forge it goes. But I got the handle where I want it now, so that's the good news. Bad news is, that's just the easy part.
Yep, that's the easiest part about it.
Okay, so there we go. You can turn it off again. My cameraman, Zeb, the amazing Zeb, and I are bonding over hot steel. Why are you not bonding over hot steel with your children? Oh, I know, because it's dangerous. You people worry too much. I'm just saying. Okay, so we noticed right away that the charcoal that we make makes more sparks than the coal. And the coal gets hotter faster. But Zeb can't remember what Meyer paid for that coal, so it could be that it's an absorbent amount, in which case I'll go ahead and make charcoal. Okay, so we're going to start pounding this sucker out. Oops, it's moving pretty good. No, I don't have a regular anvil, boys and girls. This is what you do when you don't have a regular anvil. You use a piece of old...
You don't need a regular anvil. It works just as good.
Okay, now see, it's already too cold to move. So, back into the forge it goes. This time I'm going to try to put it right where the hottest spot is. And that will be here. Okay. And it's just going to be doing that for probably an hour or two. So we're not going to film all of that because how fucking boring would that be? Some asshole just pounding on metal every 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay, so we've made some progress.
I didn't get that. Oops, I'm sorry. See, we got it flattened like a chisel, kinda.
Yep. We're still drawing it out. I'm learning how to do it. We'll see. We'll see. It's not going to be the prettiest thing ever made, but hopefully it'll be functional. Wish me luck. Alright, so I've about got the profile I want, and now I'm going to use my angle grinder with a sanding disc, because my son showed me how to do this. I'm going to grind out my blade and get it the way I want it to look before I heat treat. To take that knot off the top, and I'm going to make it smooth on the top. I want a curvature in this because what I'm trying to do is build a skinning knife. Okay, so here's what we got about now. We got a pretty good edge on there, and we've got it looks pretty good. It's a pretty good shape for a skinning knife. It's got a good sharp rounded edge. So now I'm going to heat treat it. So I'm going to put it back in the coals. I had the coals covered so that it just about killed. It looks like they're dead, right? But I have a feeling, and I'm going to have him go ahead and run it, because I have a feeling that when I plug it back in, it's not going to take long for that to be spit and heat again. Let's see how long it takes. It's already getting red in the middle. There you go. We've got takeoff. See?
That's insane.
Okay, so what I did was, as you know, I made this out of an old 55-gallon drum. So when I get done, I didn't want to burn up what was left of my coals, and they would have just kept burning. So I took this and stuck it on top, and it smothered the coal just long enough so we can grind out the knife. Okay, turn it off. Okay, so now I'm going to quench. I need to get a hold of it just right. That'll work. And I have me some vegetable oil here. I'm just going to quench. I just want the edge quenched. This will allow the back of the knife to still be flexible and less likely to snap and break. It'll keep the spine of the knife will be soft, and just the blade will be quenched. And now it's quenched.
Woo!
So in a few minutes I will have him turn it on again after we clean it all up, and then you can see what the end product looks like. See how hot the coals got?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
All right,
Okay.
so here it is. The first Castle Farms blade. This is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Probably not.
Of course.
But it's very functional. And it is pretty good. Doesn't have any cold shunts that I can tell or anything else. So I'm happy with it. First one ever. First of a million! Ha ha! Thank you for tuning in. This has been me and my amazing, talented grandson, Zeb. Sign off, Zeb.
Bye.